fans asked for more. We at Sports Radio 88.9 Bella FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from the home of the fans.
There can only be one. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Yes, the station identified. We are Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. My name remains Anthony Bekedermo, and this is the Center Circle. This is where we discuss matters arising. And joining us this morning has to be coach of NPFL side, Lobby Stars of Makurdi. Benga Ogumbote is his name. Good morning and welcome to the Center Circle.
Good morning, Tom.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Thank God. I give glory to God.
I hope you're staying safe.
With the glory of God, I am.
I'm not alone in the studio. I have alongside me Ifeanyi Chukwu Vitalis Udeze, former player of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Ifeanyi.
How are you?
I'm good.
How is the family?
We give glory to God.
That is what, Kochi. Okay, Kochi, it is no longer news. The league has been aborted. The league has ended. But what people do not know is the official positions of the teams. Before the lockdown and before the league was aborted, Lobby Stars were 3rd on the log. Has anything official come from the management of the league or even management of football in Nigeria to that effect?
Well, I think this is supposed to be an administrative question. I'm not going to be in a position to give you, the right answer. And I think my management should be in better position to answer this particular question. The only thing I can tell you is that it has been officially announced that the league has been cancelled.
I'm just doing the calculation in my head. Now, I'm sure you must have done it. PPG, number of matches played divided by points. Have you done that?
I don't know. It has been a controversial issue all over the place. So, I think as a coach, one is not expected to, indulge in it. That's why I just abstain from it completely.
But beyond all of this, how would you review the season? You joining Lobby Stars, the players, the camaraderie. How would you review it?
Well, it was a wonderful season. But unfortunately, it didn't end well. No thanks to the pandemic, and otherwise we would have said it would have been one of the best that we have witnessed in Nigeria, because we went through the thick and thin in the season. We saw the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you see, we want to use the base, something as a base here to compare. If you look at last year, that was equally adjudged a better season compared with the previous one. And if you are comparing last season until the league was aborted with this season, and you want to say we had it good in different ramification, considering the league in quotes or the tournament in quotes, officiating, pitches, and crowd behaviors, and all the rest of it. I think it was a wonderful season, if not for the, cancellation.
Coach, can I call you a journeyman? When I look at your career, you've not gone to the core north per se. Lobby Stars is like middle belt, Benue State. But you've been to the southwest, you've been to the east, with Rangers, Enyimba, Lobby Stars now, Sunshine Stars, and Shooting Stars. Can we call Benga Ogumbote a journeyman?
Well, I think maybe you are missing one. I've been to Jos. I was with Giwa.
Yes, that's true. Can we call you a journeyman?
In the name of the job, no problems. in the name of the job, because you see, everybody likes challenges. So let us see if you call it a journey or something, okay. I think you are entitled to it. That's your opinion.
You know why I'm asking this question? Because, you know, policemen have this same, I don't know if it's a problem, soldiers have the same problem. You have to relocate your family, the school has to change for the children. How do you balance it?
That would be the greatest mistake one would have made if you go about with your family. You see, the job we do is just like a borrowed power. No coach has a job. You see, you are just being borrowed the power that can be withdrawn anytime. And that is why the right thing is to get settled at a particular center, and you move around. You go there in search of it. You come back to meet your family so that the education can be, uniform, and you can have your family intact in a particular place. So that's how I have done it, and that's how I'm still doing it.
So where's home for you?
My family is located in Lagos. So, and that is where presently I am now.
Okay. You did not tell me how you balance missing your family, missing your kids. You are away for a very long period. There's only one Premier League team in Lagos, MFM. You play them only once.
Yeah, that's true. You see, in my contract, I have a clause that allows me to see my family, and maybe twice or 4 times. And sometimes, you see, it's not always the best missing one's family. Sometimes when I need to see them, I might not stay with them for long. And of course, I travel down here to see them. And sometimes, allow them to come to my venue. And they come there and stay with me. The luck I have is that now I have grown up. So to the glory of God, and I think they are not really missing me like when I started. So when I actually started, that was the major reason why I didn't leave Lagos on time. Everything I was doing, I was just trying to revolve around the clubs in Lagos so that I can deal with my family. And when, to the glory of God, then I realized that at least now they are grown up, they can be able to stay without me and without giving their mother a necessary issue or challenge. So that was when I moved. So otherwise I stayed with them. But for the past, only God knows, I have not stayed with them this long.
At what point did you make up your mind to become a professional coach? What made up your mind?
The issue is, this is a memory question, but let me come this way. Sometimes I think it started, I used to be a grassroots coach. I started as a grassroots coach, and after some time, you just see people start telling me, no, you can do it, you can do this, you can do that. I said, okay, let's see what happens. So I started with this ministerial cup with Federal Audit Department, and after some time, and a lot of people depend on me. I said, no, I think it's your way. Why don't you take it as a career? Well, I look at it, let me give it a chance. So now went for coaching course. By the time I came back, I was, employed by Ministry of Works and Housing. And before you do it, you see, it started that way. And to the glory of God today, I have no regret.
I know you're a big fan of home-based players. There's usually this argument, the home-based players are not good enough. The Nigerian league is not professional enough. The home-based players don't see enough action. The home-based players were not able to prove their mettle or show their stuff at the continental level after failing to qualify for tournaments like the CHAN. How do we reconcile all of this? The only player that gets, let me call it time with the Eagles from the local scene is a goalkeeper, and it's not even first choice, Ikechukwu Ezenwa.
Well, you see, this is a very difficult one because if I'm in the position of Roa, I would want to take a decision that will befit what I think I'll get or what suits my target. But be it as it may, I want to say without mincing words that we have not been fair to the indigenous professional players. The system has not been fair to them. You see, the thing is, look at it objectively. The moment a player leaves Nigeria, in 1 year becomes a star. So you see, how do you now control the domestic league? Everybody will be flying out thinking that if I don't move out, I can't have a national call-up. It has degenerated to something else. Even at the group, at the H tournament, I think it has been practiced before now, and it's paid off. If we do it again, I'm convinced that we don't have problem, that we will still have positive results. It's just like we condemning. There is segregation in that area. We just feel okay, no, because it's a non-base. And if they are not exposed to games, friendly games and all the rest of it, there's no how you improve. Even the ones that are coming from abroad, you see their debut. They don't always get it right. It's just a few of them that get it right. So the same thing is applicable to the indigenous player. I am of the opinion that with a level playing ground and with enough time, confidence, and exposure, we have what it takes in this country. Nobody gave Keshi the chance. And today, this thing it determines you as a coach. And if you now say that we do not have enough players that is good enough to represent the country in our country, then how do you now rate the league itself? It's an indictment. I'm telling you, that's the angle I view it. I only see it as an indictment on we coaches. You understand? It's a thing that has worked and is working all over the place. It's only in Nigeria that you see that, the indigenous professional players are relegated to the, whatever you call it. But I want to say, if you make them the nucleus of the team, you just need a few players from here and there. They come over here to play. This is a country, for God's sake, every player, both home and abroad, has equal right and equal chance of representing the country. They must be treated equally. They must be given.
Coach, it's no longer news. Genetro has extended his contract with Nigeria. And one of the clauses requires him to stay in Nigeria. I don't know if you have interfaced with him before. Have you interfaced with him before, one-on-one?
No, not really. Except just once when we played the Echo Cup final. That was the only time I had the opportunity of interfacing with him. The system under which we operate. I'm not a national team coach, and the moment people see me going around with him, it could be misconstrued to something else. So all I need to do is the little support I can give. There are some indigenous coaches there that are working with him. We're friends. I can talk to them. If I have opinion, I share it with them. All in the interest of the country.
I'm asking this question because by the time normalcy returns post-COVID-19, Genetro is expected to see games in the league. Maybe Lobby Stars is playing Enyimba, for instance. And then he's in the stand, in the VIP box watching. Maybe after the game, you have one or two things to say to him, because some of your players have tasted action with the B team. The likes of John Lazarus, Ibubeduru, just to name a few. They've played for the Chalingos. And then maybe you want to tell him some of your position or your thoughts. Would that be possible?
Of course, yes. When Keshi was alive, if you come to watch my team, then I was in Sunshine Stars. You see, if as a national team coach, if you come to watch my game, immediately after the game, it is expected we discuss. I want your opinion of my team. You see, nobody knows it all. And from there, you want to, if my players are in camp, I interface with the coach. I want him to know, how we can work out modalities that I will not be losing completely. And at the same time, I won't want to deprive the nation of the use of the player because he's a Nigerian. So, you see, if he comes, this will help us. If you visit match venues, it will definitely, he has to interface with the coach. You understand? And of course, bring up his opinion. Under normal situation, there are certain things we should do that we have, similar style of play that will suit the national team. You understand my point? These are things, when we interface, we can come up with an idea. So that whenever a player is invited from a particular club, the player is not finding it difficult to adjust to the style of play at the national team. So these are many things but I'm sure, I'm very happy that it's one of the, conditions or clause of getting the job that the indigenous players should be given, considerations. But of course, I don't want it to be looked as if, compelling him to do it. Because I am convinced that we have people here that can use it. By the time you had, it's not going to be a wholesale of a thing. When we're talking about, even if it is three is a crowd. Even if it's three that can, come into the game, it's not just coming because they have to be there. They have to justify being there. So once they are there, I will give them, the moment you start exposing, it's just like when you are playing in the continent. Sometimes you can see some players that have not played under floodlight, and you never try to expose them to it. By the time you are playing a tournament under floodlight, you pay a price for it. So when you have, the rookies, or whatever the green on that are, coming into the national team, for you to have invited such a player, that means that player has one quality or the other that works it. So, and if you are inviting them, then you should expose them to international friendly matches. So that by the time, before the real tournament comes up, man, they are ready for you.
Coach, I want to thank you immensely. You've spoken well. Thank you immensely for talking to us on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
I thank you sincerely, Tony, and the rest of your members there.
Okay, enjoy your day.
You too.
Yes, the voice of our coach Benga Ogumbote. He's been around Nigerian football from the north to the east, to the southwest, and indeed he's been talking with us matters arising right here on your frequency of champions. You definitely can get on board. There were some topical issues there. He raised some very, very salient points. You can get on board this morning as we continue the second segment of the show. This is the part where you get to talk, where you get to, of course, respond via the telephone. Remember the numbers to call, 0700000889. Now, he's talked about players who do it domestically and how they can indeed be called to the national team of Nigeria, which remains the Super Eagles. Hello. Good morning. I greet you. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is
Go on, please.
I think Benga Ogumbote has spoken very well. Yeah. Sometimes I used to wonder why people say that we don't have good players who come in Nigeria here. I always say it's a lie. In myself, I believe I'll have the players, but we just need to give them the opportunity to excel. You can't just make it like that because we don't have the facilities back home in Nigeria. So we need to give them the chance, expose them to the next facility. they can become studying them very well. That's what I think. We have to give us a very good coach, and I think attention for at least doing from Telugu at the time. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
Thank you very much, Seriki. Benga Ogumbote is a journeyman. Yeah, you can call him a journeyman. After all, he's been to the north, he's been to the southwest, he's been of course to the east, and now he's in the middle belt. Now everywhere in the go. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my name is Hassan.
Hassan, let's hear you, Hassan.
Hassan, supporter.
Yeah, this one is, we are talking Blue Stars now, Nigerian football, leave Liverpool.
Okay, forget that one. I have to address it tomorrow.
We know Hassan, we're not going to forget that. Why is your name not, wait, Hassan, wait. Your name, your name, why is your name not Gerard?
My name is Hassan.
I'm coming now. I want to change your name from Hassan to Gerard. Since we should forget Nigerian League. Let me change your name to Gerard now, English name.
Okay, the last 6-1. 6-0. Like I scored 4 goals. And Mirambo scored 2 goals.
Today is his birthday now. Hassan, what's your problem?
And you know what? Tomorrow is my birthday.
Hassan.
Tomorrow is our league.
Yeah, Hassan.
So I invite you to my party tomorrow.
Bye-bye, Hassan. Thank you. Yeah, Hassan, you want to remind him. Did you play that match?
Hassan.
He said they beat you 6-0. You did that match?
Good. My baby, don't talk. Don't go that side. No, don't start.
No. You know what I'm going to do? My shall be before I say anything. I want to look for the video of the match. I want to see how many times they dribble you in that match. Hassan is a bad guy. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Anthony.
Good morning.
My name is Tony Walter.
Okay.
Everybody that said that we have a player in Nigeria wait for their time. When they have their time, they feed the player from Nigeria.
I don't understand you. What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, for those that say that we have players in Nigeria, let those people wait for their time. When they make them a coach in national team, let them go to the league and feed their players from there. Not that allow them around to pick any player that they want to feel like it can perform for him to come to.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM is still the station. This debate will continue. It will continue. God rest the soul of Stephen Keshi. He blended the two, home base and foreign base, and we won the Nations Cup. That is still the last time we won the Nations Cup. Home base and foreign base qualified Nigeria for World Cup, so it can be done. Hello. Good morning. I greet you as well.
I hear you, bro. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. One time, I had a good point. Where we have done okay, what I'm mentioning about that was coach. So, now, I don't
your line, I cannot hear you, but I'm hearing raw, I'm hearing grassroots. It's not coherent. Let me disconnect the line, now your line, you know clear. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tony.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm David.
Okay, David, very quickly, our time don't finish.
Okay. I think on that illustration, our league was far better than it is now.
Are you sure?
Stable.
Are you sure?
I think it was better, I'll tell you. I think it was better. So, there was stability. And especially a lot of time with the players. Unlike now, that players, so they're not competing. Anything just like me. So, I will not blame the nature of the matter, but I want our own-based players to be featured in the national team.
Okay.
Yeah.
David, thank you very, very much. It is the Center Circle on Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM. We've been talking matters rising tides. And I'll squeeze in one final call. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Your name is Church. Charles, go on.
Yeah. Because I want to, like somebody said about Joshi, and the television and the World Nation God. But the thing about that is, I will think about you. That's the World Nation God. Look at the stage of Nigeria football play. It was on no path. For a football team was about 60-something in the world. I can't say that this is because we were wondering
You say Kashi did not do what?
It did not do I cannot praise him that he did well. We won the nation cup.
Why would you say that?
Why that?
Because our football that we were playing, come up on the music of our we don't win about it. It will be a difficult thing. People will be crying and we almost
That's a normal thing for the game now. A normal thing now.
Let me tell you one thing. The law is shooting the best way we have for Nigerian. And the foreign players are Nigerian.
Yes.
Our own days, they cannot even play very well in Nigeria in Africa. These are only all the fellas of the continent. This is the thing, they are the fellas of the continent. They are not doing it. One day they are doing well.
Time don't go.
Time no dey, bros. I be wan tell you say, yeah, I know where you dey go, but at the same time, you need to praise late Stephen Keshi. Praise him.
You see, call back.
Do well that year.
Call back later. Call back later because this thing you must stop.
Give am kudos. He do well.
You say Charles Abi?
Na because the time no dey.
Call back later. Call back later, Charles. You know something you must finish him. That's it at this moment for the center circle. We gotta go rush. I'll pay the bills, and when we come back, it will be time for VAR. And wait for it. No holds barred edition, birthday edition. That is loading. It don't load now. How many percent? 65%. Just wait till they come. Just wait. Will they come after this time? Will they come?
This is
Sports Radio, 88.9 Brilla FM.
Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Hey sports fans, you can now watch your favorite Brilla programs live on Android and iPhone devices anywhere you are. Download the Brilla app on Google Play Store for Android and the Apple App Store for iPhone users. Just type BRILA and look for the football with a microphone wrapped around it. Download the app and watch your favorite presenters live. What are you waiting for? Just type BRILA.